Hello, and welcome to Digital Domain's behind-the-scenes work on Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts. For this film, our studio was tasked by Marvel to take on two action sequences that take place in confined quarters. Unlike many of the Marvel projects we have worked on, these sequences are a bit more grounded. No capes, no flying, no magical powers. Ish.
So, none of us fly? What, we all just punch and shoot?
Let's start with the vault. Our sequences take place in a secret vault owned by the character Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. The production designers crafted an intricate, practical set, 100 feet long with 24-foot high walls, as well as an attaching hallway. Our first task is pretty standard VFX work. When needed, we extended the vault walls, vents, and hallways that would be on the practical build. Shortly into the sequence, things escalate into a full-on brawl. In addition to cleaning up stunt rigs, cables, and pads, we were also tasked with stunt enhancement.
I'm not here for you.
In this example, we started by applying retimes to the shot, removed Taskmaster's arm, retimed it independently of the plate, and repositioned it to eliminate the pause that occurs when the two characters clash shields. Our team came up with creative solutions like this throughout the sequence and added some finishing touches with 3D sparks and interactive light on the shields to enhance the action. In some cases, more complex digital work was required. In this shot, director Jake Schreier wanted to emphasize the grittiness of the fight by having Yelena thrown across the room in a single shot. Often, VFX will hand off between actors in fast-motion, blurred frames, but in this case, the desired performance required us to blend between the stunt actor and Florence after she lands. The two takes also have different camera moves with varying perspectives. We had to reconcile the cameras and actors in 3D, create a seamless master camera, and then reconstruct most of the environment. With that accomplished, using a mixture of compositing and a digi-double of Yelena allowed us to seamlessly hook up the two performances. The next challenge for the vault fight was to develop the ghost phasing effect. For shooting, production relied on some traditional techniques like the Texas switch. They would use multiple stunt actors in one take, switching between the two to approximate the phasing action in camera. In VFX, we motion tracked the plate ghosts, and in animation created variant or offset performances, which we refer to as leaves. These leaves were rendered with varying shutter angles to create a ghost-like streak effect. The practical ghost was fully removed from the plate and then composited back in, mixing the leaves and motion-blurred ghost renders to create the final effect. Finishing touches, such as chromatic aberration, were also added to enhance the look.
Stay out of my way.
We finished off the sequence with one of our favorite tasks, fire and explosions. For Taskmaster's explosive arrow, we started with the plate of the stunt actor sliding backwards and dialed the explosion in through multiple simulations. Additionally, we added debris on the floor reacting to the force of the blast, further selling the effect and integrating it into the space. As the fight progresses, we learn that Valentina intentionally misled our heroes, luring them to the vault in the hopes that they would kill each other. They realize the vault is actually a giant incinerator, and in classic superhero fashion, our heroes just barely outrun the blast. In our next sequence, our heroes must find a way to ascend an extremely tight elevator shaft. Production design built two partial shafts nearly 2 stories tall, and a cable rig was crafted to allow all 4 actors to lean back to back and slowly climb the shaft wall perilously upward. In VFX, we removed the rigging and extended the shaft into a dark void, playing up the danger of their ascent. As the heroes approach the top of the shaft, their final effort causes them to fall. In this plate, Bob's fall doesn't work due to limitations in the stunt rigging, and his orientation didn't match up with the following shot. So for this case, we utilized a fully CG Bob requiring cloth and hair simulations to match the practical plate. Of course, our heroes find a way to halt their freefall and eventually make their way out of the shaft. We hope you enjoyed this look at Digital Domain's contribution to the visual effects on Thunderbolts.
Hey, you guys done with therapy yet? I think I found a way out.